Hello, welcome back to this weekly shenanigans of goons.
Goon Squad.
I ain't no goon squad.
No, yeah, I know. You're
A
Batman.
quick
We
recap
know.
for anyone who's listening that isn't one of the six of us. There was a brief lull where we had a loot auction. Everyone went crazy, got a couple
Not me.
spells, got a couple scrolls. Piaro drank 3 Sentinel potions, which gave him the ability to stay up for 36 days and decided to go into the mountains to train his strength, and we have never heard from him since. And then the rest of the team got various potions identified from the Tomb of Horrors, Tomb of Jump Scares, and now each of the party members has a different beastly attribute, some of them multiple, and
They're all mutants.
now
It's not
it
wrong.
should be the end of the week, and everybody should be getting ready to go to port call.
They are still alive.
Shay, in the 1 day of free time, I'm just gonna use a freaking greater healing potion in the glass cannon and just like, will you tell me what it does if I shoot a tree, or do I just need to literally shoot my own hand to find out?
You're gonna have to answer that question yourself.
All right, gonna use one of the potions and fire at a tree and see what it does. If it doesn't start melting or literally anything beyond I shot you with a bullet, then I guess I'll just have to like shoot myself in the arm or something.
So, you shoot the tree, it blows off a good chunk of the bark, going down into the tree itself. And at first, it just looks like damage, but after about like 10 or 15 minutes, you notice that like it's not like some of the green is already growing back over, and it's not healing as fast as you might would, but it doesn't seem to be rotting away.
Did Piaro tell us he was leaving? Or once
I don't know, Piaro, did you?
did he just disappear and not tell us?
I said I'll be
Wasn't-
back. They give you a thumbs up.
I was gonna say, wasn't he with us when we were all together? I'm assuming
Yeah.
at the potion moments. So I'm guessing that he
Oh,
downed his
yeah.
potions and was like, "Peace, bitches! I'm going to the mountains."
Alright.
I'll meet you on the other side.
Yeah.
Of what, where, and when? Who knows? But
I asked him to not die because then I'll have to go up there and find him and bring him back to town.
The other thing that is kind of I just don't know what to think of it is how are we gonna like get a brand new party member, and it's like this journey is very important and it's a very serious thing, but like
Are you
who
asking
would
in character or out of character?
out of character, I guess.
Yeah, out of character.
Like
So
it's
the
Are we
thing-
gonna meet him at the destination, or are we bringing him?
So
taking him
whenever that happens, that's my job. So
Okay.
you don't
Okay.
need to worry about that.
Thank
Okay,
you.
okay.
Like
Thank
the
You got it, boss.
the transition of party members is kind of my responsibility. So like, because you have to think of it this way, like you said, you never really hired Piaro on. He just kind of stuck around. That's one of many options that can happen. Like, or you just like somebody's like, hey, you guys look like fun. Mind if I tag along? Like, it could be any number of things, but it's really like you don't have to like have a roster with like a this is our party and you will divide our loot accordingly, and you know, oh man, we lost somebody on the roster, we gotta go get this updated at the guild, or else we're, you know, like, it's not that important. We'll figure it out. It's
Okie dokie.
and also
you.
like the introduction and connections don't have to be as like intense as with Gloria and Mai sort of thing with the missing kid and everything. It can be something as passive as like, oh, he happened to be part of the crew on the ship and we liked him.
yeah, like, or he's just somebody heading that way and like you've got a long time on that boat, so maybe you got to know him over the, because it's a 2-week journey to the next continent.
Oh.
Well,
These bitches think they're the only ones on the boat.
that answers all my questions. Thank you.
Also, Flynn prayed to Bahamut when no one was looking because he was embarrassed about it. And Rui appeared to him in a special form, and he asked, "What is the name of the person that killed you?" And she answered the name Anushka. So,
Oh, let me change my name real quick.
Big
It's
old-
Anushka now.
Shut your mouth. Go write your diary, Tom Riddle.
Oh my god.
Okay, so it is the morning of port call. It has been 3 days since Piaro has left your group. Maev sent a raven to go check on him. The raven scoured the mountain for an entire day and came back and could not find him.
Wait, he did that?
Yeah,
Oh.
And you sat there saying you were gonna eat it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that you want me to come back alive. So
Yeah.
wherever it takes.
but like I said, the raven could not find you. Scoured the entire mountainside and even chatted with woodland creatures. No, they most it got was that you were seen coming up the mountain a few days ago, but that it's been quiet ever since.
Quiet's not dead, I guess.
The mountain's just that high.
Who wants to be the first to show up for port call?
Hmm.
I do.
So Maev is wearing her robe. She's got a huge summer hat on and a big bag, and she hears the foghorn of the cruise liner going off.
Don't forget the bulge in her hood.
No, she's wearing a hat,
Sun hat.
and she's wearing a sun hat, big floppy sun hat, and she's got all her things. She's ready to go. She's standing in front of the ship that's going to take y'all across the continent. The crew seems extra lively this morning, heaving crates and barrels onto the main deck, cleaning the floors, making sure everything's ship shape, and getting the sails in order, all that stuff. And at the helm, behind the wheel, you can see Kapesk standing there, just kind of watching the day-to-days. And by the plank board that goes across the ship to the dock, there is a human male, tan skin, emerald eyes, slight peach fuzz growing, like beard in, like a week-long beard. And he's got like a checkboard, and he's watching people come on, checking things off, stopping people, looking inside stuff. And just kind of overseeing the operations, yelling at people
Do I have to interact with this person?
to get on the ship. Yes.
Okay, so I would present myself and let him know that I will be going with Mr. Kapesk's crew on a journey.
Yeah,
That it
Mr.
has all been
VIP.
arranged.
They should know who you are, right?
He looks up and he goes, "Oh yes, the captain told me we'd be having travelers this go around. About 6 of you, right? Yeah. Your name?" And then he looks at the checklist.
My Runeflower.
And he goes,
Maev Runeflower, excuse me.
"Oh yes, your room is down the galley to the left. If you have any questions, just ask a ship hand. We're all pretty nice around here, and between you and me, the lads are in quite a good mood. We really want to thank you for paying up front. It's a very noble thing to do. Not many people around here do it, so got some happy crewmates on board, so we'll take good care of you." And he pats you on the shoulder and kind of gestures a hand towards your room so you can go set down your things and get comfortable. Perfect. So
I will
you
not
go to
forget.
pick up the wagon, and it is just like, it's a nice dark oak carriage, and the banding is a nice cream tarp. It looks really stylish, and like there's engraving in the woods, filigree engravings. It's really fancy carriage, and
Oh.
and the front has been specifically designed so that Samson can pull it by himself. And uh, and then when they see him, they're like, "Is this a different horse? Did you get a new horse?"
No, not exactly. We
Side
there
note,
there was
all
this
the
dungeon
viewers,
and
there was a potion that can reduce people's age, and they put 3 drops on an apple and gave it to their horse because they're good people.
he's my good boy. I love him. Samson's very strong now.
Samson is in high spirits today. You could tell that he's getting places a lot faster. He's much more excited to do things. You can just tell that he's in an overall good mood.
Oh, that's a good lad.
And then as you show up to port call, the ship hands see Samson. They get extra boards out to, bring him across the dock, and they get ropes and pulleys and bring your carriage up carefully. And then he goes, "Oh, yes, you're the lad that paid up front. Please, come aboard. Your room is right next to the young ladies down the hall, and I'm going to place y'all in your rooms as you come aboard."
Thank you, thank you.
I can only control Bagheera, not myself.
Why is it always like that?
I
always
don't know. It's
By the
like,
way-
yes, I know. I'm a cat. I get it.
Yeah.
Also-
we know who's the true Gloria.
Yeah,
Also,
She's
by
familiar.
that's pretty funny. Imagine it's Bajira all along, and Gloria's just a construct.
Also,
You figured it
question
out.
here.
Are you bringing anything special with you on this voyage, Veneer?
I got a Cannonberg on my back, and I have with me just a large leather satchel where I'm carrying my important bits and pieces.
Okay, sounds good.
The mammoth is on my shoulder, and and yeah, that's pretty much it.
I arrive and I just very quickly bring myself up onto the ship and try to avoid eye contact and talking to anyone while I rub my temple and take sips from my sake.
The quartermaster doesn't say a word as he allows you past him and checks off your name. And then as you get up to the top of the ship, you kind of look around, and then you kind of like, the question passes like, "Where am I supposed to go?" And then from behind you, he just kind of goes and ushers you over to your room, opening the door for you and saying, "Breathtaking show." And then he whispers it so no one else hears, and then he walks off.
I thank him and close the door quietly behind myself.
Rafkin, are you a crew member or are you hiring this boat?
I am hiring this boat.
Okay. So you go up to the quartermaster and he says, "Oh, I don't believe you're on the docket, sir. Where you headed?"
Did it cross the ocean?
"Oh, well, I think we're full up on passengers, but if my eyes don't deceive me, I think one of them didn't show up, so I tell you what, if he doesn't show in 10 more minutes, you can buy his ticket for half price."
Okay. And I'll stand there with my arms folded, my eyes closed.
The 10 minutes goes by, and they finish up any final things, and you hear the calls going out across the deck, get ready for final checks. We're about to set sail. And then he says, "Well, that's the 10-minute mark. It'll be 1 plat, and you're free to come on board."
I hand him 1 plat.
He takes it, bites it, and he says, "Hurry on up. About to remove the boards." And then he kind of starts squiggling notes down on his clipboard. And your room is not as nice as everyone else's, but it is a hammock, in the storage room over here. So everyone gets on board the ship, no problems. It takes a while for the crew members to finish their final checks, but once everything is done, the anchor is pulled up. They are, pushing off from the dock, and within 30 minutes, you can see the shoreline and nothing, or the horizon, and nothing but blue in front of you as you start your 2-week journey across the sea to another continent to save your family.
Let's go.